Formula feeding mommies are mommies too, okay? Hey guys, it's Katie, and I'm just going to make a video here for a second, just to pretty much rant. So, yeah, I'm just going to tell y'all about an experience I had, okay? So, in the U.S., we had this program for women when you get pregnant or small infant children that's called WIC. Well, I get WIC right now. And when you're pregnant, you get the WIC check. It's like, you get like 1% milk and like cheese and stuff. And then once the baby's born, if you choose to breastfeed, they will help you get a pump, or if you formula feed, they will help you get formula. And it's just a program like that. Well, I'm 33 weeks, so I'm getting close to the end. Well, I went to a WIC appointment the other week, a couple of days ago, and I was talking to the little counselor lady, and she's like, "So, are you going to breastfeed?" And let me just say before I go into my rant that if you breastfeed your child, that is good. More power to you. I have no problem with women who breastfeed. I think that is a good thing, and if you want to do that, that's fine. You have the choice. Every mom needs to choose what is best for their family and their children. That is my outlook on it. And as long as your baby is healthy and doing like it should, that's all that matters. But I was like, no, I'm just gonna formula feed because I just feel like I've really thought it over, and that's just what's best for me and my son. And when I said that, this lady's mood, like her whole tone changed. Like she became a real witch. Like she slammed like the composition book. Like she went like this. Like she slammed the book shut. And she's like, she just gave me this look and was like, "Oh, okay." And then she was like, "Well, you know, breastfeeding is best," and she started talking about all this stuff with breastfeeding. She's like, "That's what you have boobs for." Those were her exact words. She said, "That's what you have boobs for." She said, "Why are you having a baby?" And I was just sitting there like, really? Really? Like, you're supposed to be somebody to be here to support women and empower women, and not all of us are the same. But she went on and was like, "Well, formula fed babies are not as smart and not as this and not as that." She's like, she's like, it just makes me mad even thinking about it. Some of the stuff she was saying, like, she's like, "You don't know what it's like to be a mom." She's like, "Just think about it." She's like, "Why would you want to get up in the middle of the night to have to go fix a bottle when you can just flip out a boob and it be right there?" She's like, "Moms who don't get sleep become ill or get anxiety. And when you get anxiety, you can get postpartum depression. When you get postpartum depression, you don't have a happy baby. And when you don't have a happy baby, it makes mommy depressed. And a happy baby leads to sick babies." And she was just completely putting me down for the fact that I want to formula feed my son when he's born. And then, like, their doors are shut, but they're like glass doors, so you can see people walking in the hallway. This woman was walking by, and she called this woman by name. Remind you, I was in a WIC office. I was in an appointment, and she called some lady into my appointment again that I didn't even know. And she's like, will you please inform this young lady on why breastfeeding is best? First off, that's against the HIPAA law. You're not supposed to pull somebody into another room. That woman was there for her children, for her appointment, and she called her into my appointment. I didn't even know this woman. Well, this woman starts putting me down too. She's like, that's what you had. She's like, I've breastfed all 5 of my children. I'm going to breastfeed this one that I'm carrying now. I breastfed all of them up until they were like 3 years old. And I'm just sitting here like, that's great. I'm glad you did that. But that's not my choice. And formula babies are just as good as breastfed babies, okay? So, I had never felt as disrespected and as put down as I did that day. Like, she made me feel like crap. Like, she made me feel like I was going to be the worst mom in the world. And I'm just like, no, you're not going to make me feel like this. Because we're all entitled to our own opinion. But, yeah. So, I just thought I'd rant for a little while. And tell you my story. And just say that if you formula feed your baby, you're just as good of his mommy as you breastfeeding mommies. And if you breastfeed your babies, you are just as good of a mommy as us formula feeding mommies. We're all mommies, and we're all women, and we all have children, and as long as our children are fine, that's all that matters. Bye, guys.